I'm here to fucking change lives.
Weighing 61.5 kilograms, representing Ireland, Jason Kearns.
Kearns in the red shorts and Sam in the black shorts. Back and forth. An attempt of taking notes at more of a slip. There you go, you get the heel good. Kearns.
3 rounds of hard-fought fight here. Declare the winner from the red corner, Ireland, Jason Kearns.
I'm not better than you. I don't have it easier. I have my struggles. Sleep apnea being a huge one of those. I'm an ordinary man, and I'm helping ordinary folks do extraordinary things. And this is my story. This is the family. Mine is Adam, who's in Australia, and our latest generation, Annie.
Do they wave? Look.
Say hello.
I'm Nicola, the only girl and the eldest, so I had to break all the rules first.
And I'm Michael, their father.
And I'm Mary, the crazy woman in the house that keeps them all moving.
When he was 2 or 3 years of age, he was a happy little bunny. He used to come around with me in the front of the highest van, delivering bags of sticks to the neighbours. And he's singing away to his heart's content.
He was always very lovable up till 12 or 13. No, he came back lovable then around 24 or 5. No, he's a heart of gold. Jason always tells me he's the sensible one in the family. The middle child, so he has all the traits that go with.
I remember Jason's always very creative when we were as children. He always wanted to push boundaries, and if there's a loophole, he might try to find it. With this business, he likes being his own boss, I think, and has more flexibility to help people in the way that he wants to help them. Yeah, I guess makes sense for his personality.
This is my primary school. I was in a class of like 5 here, very, very small primary school. A lot of good memories here. I moved on then to secondary school, a bit of a shock to the system being in a big secondary school. I suppose in school I was kind of the smaller of the group. I was quite short, I was quite skinny, definitely a bit insecure. Dealt with my insecurities by eating. I just could not get enough food into me. Kind of had a bit of a bad relationship with food then, that to leave any food behind was always considered waste. Anything that was there, I just had to finish. I just always wanted to be bigger. The football and GA club here is a massive part of my upbringing. I spent pretty much every day of the week over here, whether it was for GA, whether it was down the road for soccer, or whether it was athletics, under 8 all the way through to my adult years. I was the fast, small corner forward, and I was always still a little bit insecure about that. Again, always wanted to be bigger. In my home life, my father obviously a craftsman. I would have spent a lot of time out in the shed, out in the garage, working on things. When I went to school, the practical subjects stood out to me straight away. I was really good in my engineering class, I was top of the class. I was always first to finish my project, and I loved actually helping the others then get their projects finished. So between my engineering teacher and the guidance counsellor, they kind of said, did you ever think about being an engineering teacher? So that's what I actually went and done. At 17, I went to college. At 17, I was quite small as well for a 17-year-old. The first 2 years in college, I kind of walked past the gym. I looked at it every day and I said, I'd love to join that. I'd love to actually put on a bit of muscle. I'd love to get a bit bigger. But instead what I done is I just went drinking like most lads. I just ate as much food as I could, and yeah, I got a bit bigger, but probably in the wrong way. I went on a J1 after 2 years of college, and I was actually on the J1 that I first joined the gym out in America. Those last 2 years of college then, I became obsessed with the gym, in there like 5 days a week, and really fell in love with it. So that was kind of where my focus went for my last 2 years of college. I was pretty happy in college. I had a good group of friends. I was living away from home and, really just enjoyed my time, enjoyed the crack. So I finished college and I went off and started my career as a teacher, and things actually kind of went downhill from there in life, if I'm being perfectly honest. My mental health definitely started to deteriorate. I found myself drinking a lot, especially at the weekends, to cope. I was depressed to the point that I didn't want to be here anymore. One night went about, said I have enough, like I do not want to be here anymore. And that night I had the intention of taking my life. Thankfully, obviously, that night something clicked and I decided to make a change. At that point, I took up martial arts and it gave me a new focus, it gave me a new drive. I still loved football. Martial arts was something different for me, particularly with jiu-jitsu. I was obsessed with someone so much smaller than me, could just fuck me up basically. First night I went in there, I got my ass handed to me. I got humbled. I cannot leave this world without knowing how to do that, how to get out of those positions, how to actually put other people in those positions. Essentially, when I took up martial arts, I realized how badly I was actually moving. I was strong and I was fit, but I wasn't fit for purpose in the slightest. It completely changed how I trained, and everything now was about functional movement and be strong in the movement patterns I needed, whether that was for football, whether that was for martial arts. It kind of clicked with me that, why am I training like a bodybuilder? I don't want to be a bodybuilder. I want to be an athlete. In the middle of that as well, I had actually decided to move abroad and pursue teaching in Dubai. And it was when I was out there that I really fell into martial arts, and I happened on who is my head coach now, Marv Mulholland, and really owe a lot to him. It changed a lot in my life and kind of really got me hooked on martial arts, got me my first fight. I ended up having, I think, 6 amateur fights, and then I got offered a professional contract, and you know, I'm currently 1-0 as a professional. Never in a million years did I think that would be the case when I was kicking football back here in Ballyhug. These things happen, you know, and it's funny how all of this happened after the point when I thought I basically had nothing to live for. Sometimes people say to me, did you always intend to be a fitness professional? After college, I'd done my PT qualification. I obviously coached people on the side and stuff throughout the years, but it was never my main passion until I actually moved to Dubai and got more into my fitness and into my nutrition because of MMA. With that, I had to take things quite seriously and train at quite a high level. Had to get my nutrition to quite a high level to make weight for fights and stuff, and really just built up such a mountain of knowledge that I felt, geez, I should actually be sharing this. I should be, you know, helping people along the journey that I have been on. So I guess now I'm still a teacher, but I'm teaching people how to live a healthy and fulfilled lifestyle. You can get to a better place, both physically and mentally, and you can stay there long term. Good mental health also needs physical support. We need to take action on both our physical and our mental health, or we end up stuck, spinning the wheels. We'll go through periods of doing well, and we'll end up back at square one. Mindset is everything. When we get our mind right, we genuinely are limitless. Like, we can achieve anything we put our mind to. I've been in the industry over 10 years now. I've seen all the bullshit. And the one thing I can safely say is, it takes more than just a meal plan and a workout. That's the easy part. Getting in shape is not actually that hard. It's staying in shape that's difficult. What I want to show people is it doesn't have to be crazy and extreme. It's about creating a routine that works for you. And it doesn't have to be a chore. It doesn't have to be something where you go all out for a couple of weeks. It's simply a lifestyle change. That's what we do here in the Lean Limitless Academy. We just need to take action. Happiness is something that should happen on a daily basis, not I will be happy when. It took me almost taking my own life and 8 years of doing the wrong thing and struggling on my own to realize that I love helping people. So I created this academy to show people there is a better life out there. I'm here to fucking change lives.